So today we have a spin on a tuber. I think this is going to be a pretty interesting idea for a video. I may do more of these if people end up liking it in this style, and we'll see where it goes. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to grab a video or a game from stream, kind of like how any TFT YouTuber kind of grabs a game from stream, right? It's actually not going to be a first. It's going to be a game that I found pretty interesting with some places to learn from. You know, both things I did right and things I did wrong. And we're going to let it play. And then at the end, we're actually going to have a segment where I kind of go through, I talk about some of the things that I liked that I did, some of the things I didn't like, some things that I would change, kind of like why the game was played the way it was, and just talk about like how to navigate a game like this. I think we will do like full VOD reviews, right? It's going to be like somewhat like a VOD review, but kind of like a shorter one where if you just want to watch the game, watch the game. If you want to get a more in-depth idea of what's going on in the game, then, you know, stay at the end of the video and watch that. And again, we will do like full VOD reviews, but it's going to be like a pseudo VOD review for people who just kind of want to watch a game of TFT, but also for people who want to get that kind of like VOD review, more in-depth style. So basically, we're going to do that. You enjoy the game. I'll see you in just a little bit. Bye-bye. TC5, Garrett won it. I went in third. It came to the last game. I was last stand Cypher, and I couldn't hit Draven 3, and then my cash out was, or got to Samira 2, so I just died. I went third. Hope the sub-regional went well, though. I hope the sub-regional went well. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, here we go. What's my mental fall after game 3 of day 2? Is already guaranteed day 3, and then day 3 you went 886. Well, it sounds like you had a really good start to it, at least. Maybe it was like a mental thing at the end. But regardless, it sounds like you did really well. So congratulations. Okay, are we thinking dog? Maybe. Let's see. You'll have cooking. Ayumi, Jeff Darius, Ox, start. Dude, the first game at TC5, I was just so lost. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good that you played. But Steve, if you had fun and you feel like it was a worthwhile experience, then you can't really ask for much more than that, right? Okay, so we have Vipair, we have a Silas. There's like AD into kind of Marksman Vanguard thing potentially. I want to hold this Morg kind of. I also want to hold the Fury stuff because I have Hyper Fangs. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the Mundo over the dude for this guy. Maybe not. Maybe I buy the Morg. I think I'm gonna buy the Morg. So I hit Rast, I could just play around like this. I could play around this rod. Items are like a little less important to play around here because we have double anvil. Well, fun change time. Brain, good morning. Hey, Steve. Morning, everyone. I'd have double Crown Guard, but I hate Crown Guarded. And a bunch of money. Not much money team builder. I mean, Crown Guarded is not bad here. I can play a long fight. I think I'm probably gonna take that. I really like Crown Guarded when I have these whatchamacallit openers. These Vanguard openers, they're really nice. They're like really nice, the Vanguard openers. Probably am leveling. Maybe we'll just play this. You can play Graves as well, though. I'm probably just making 2 of them. And I want like either Warmogs or like it might be a Rageblade angle. I'd probably just take both here. Normally I would look for more frontline, but I think I actually need to just take Rageblade. Feels very Marksman Vanguard-y. We should be able to like make a really long fight with the double Crown Guard, which is why we go Rageblade here rather than looking for more other stuff first. Because I think it's like the double Crown Guard is only really good if I am playing a lot of frontline or playing like a ramping comp. So it immediately looks like a Felios type stuff to me. Dude, that Vi shield is so big. Holy crap. She cast again? She doesn't. I don't know if I can beat the 2-star cow, to be honest. He's kind of big. Oh, maybe we're fine. I mean, Vayne does no damage. Vayne is such a bad unit. Okay. Game 3 of day 2 hit Brand 3 triple contested. Holy shit. That's pretty good. We take those. We're gonna make some money here. We are going to make some cash here. Because I want money. There will be more YouTube stuff today, by the way. So I'm gonna try out a couple things. If you have any ideas on this, let me know. I think I want to So I think I want to do a style of video where it's like I pull a game from stream, not necessarily a tuber, just a game from stream, and then let it. So like that's the bulk of the video, and then there's like 10 or 20 minutes at the end where I like VOD review it, or maybe not VOD review per se, but like talk about what went right, what went wrong, like what could have gone better. I think that might be my version of a tuber moving forward. It seems like a good way to get away from like the needing to have like a first place thing, but also like educational content mixed with a tuber. I'm thinking I'm gonna try that today, and we'll see how exactly it goes. I could hold this. I think Vayne is just way worse though. I think Vayne is so bad, man. Towards bench is a hell of a drug. The first game at TC5, I was MF2 on literally 3-1. And then I take Pandora's Bench on stage 4, and I'm like, okay, it should be a 3-star MF angle. I have 6 MFs and 2 2-star 4 costs, just like reforging on my bench for like 2 full, or not full, for like 6 rounds probably-ish, like 6 or 7 rounds. I didn't hit it, I went 5th, and I was very sad. I've never played it, actually. It's funny, I think I've literally never had 4 rapid fire on my board before. That's awesome. Wait, I thought you heard that, Nick. I had to cover my ass somehow. Also, good morning. Hot. There's a game where Nick and I were top 2, and Nick ended up winning out over me. And so I hit him with the sometimes you gotta let little bro win a game. I'll take Chain, it's 3 gold. And the Draven is interesting. I might actually try playing 4 rapid fire here. The secret about that game is that I didn't let Nick win, I just lost. But no one's allowed to know that. Here from YouTube, hello. Hello, Cheesy Cheese. Welcome, welcome. Probably gonna put Chain here. I'm probably not going triple Crown Guard. I think it's probably like... It probably ends up being a, like Gargoyle or something. I haven't watched the VOD for the roll now. I think Nick has watched the VOD. Isn't Joe, like, hard backseating it the entire time? Yeah, I'm gonna try playing 4 rapid fire. Fuck it. And first time for everything. First time for everything. I could have played Morg there. I wonder if I should have. I mean, I could, like, do this, but I think I really need Vanguard. No Vanguard here sounds so suspicious. Cash out, I'm being honest, he has not a lot to show for it. Yeah, there's more people in here. So I have a plan for YouTube this week that I want to try out. Let me know if you think this sounds good. So I want to start posting like actual games. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a format where I play a game. I maybe like take a game from stream, or potentially like moving forward I'll like play a game just for YouTube. But so it kind of like the tuber format where it's just like the stream audio and, you know, talking about the game in the way that I am. And then from there, at the end of the game, like we spend 10 minutes just like talking about what happened, like what went right, what went wrong, how to learn from it. You know, like what I did, yeah. what I did that was good, what I did that was bad, and then like what to take from it. So it's kind of like a mix of a tuber and like more educational stuff at the same time. Then we can have like dedicated VOD reviews as well. Yeah, this clip looks so funny. Sometimes you gotta let little bro win a game. An important thing is you definitely never want to level if you don't have to level, because that is gold that could have been in your pocket. That is gold that could have been firmly in your pocket. Fury 2 putting Fury 3 in the dirt. I would love to VOD review that. I'm also down for gonna pop up on YouTube. I'm really happy with how it's been going. It's been going super well. Also, do I ever reforge one of these? I feel like I don't need the tier. I want to go Crown Guard really badly. Or not Crown Guard. I think I don't really rote Redemption. It's pretty bad with the Crown Guard. I think I actually just reforged this. I can make Sunfire. Okay, Deathblade Sunfire looks fine. I don't have to go Gargoyle. Originally I was planning to have both of these on the same unit, but if I spread them, then I don't need to go Gargoyle. But the thing about Crown Guarded is that it's actually a very it's like very much a like Gargoyles type situation. It's just like Crown Guard in general, but like the Augment especially, you really want to have a solo frontliner. But as if you have like 4 Vanguard and like 1 on either end, it's fine, because the shield only lasts for so long. Glad you guys are enjoying the YouTube videos. I mean, like, that's so funny that you didn't hear me say that. That's awesome. I can need Bulky Buddies. Lineup's not bad, but not great. Bulky Buddies is probably good. I want something for a longer fight here. I don't need gold. I'm pretty rich. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'll do one of these. Do I want items on Kindred? I want items on like Kog'Maw, but also Kog'Maw's kind of... I don't want to use the remover. So I guess I just chill. Very much looking like an Aphelios type game. IMO. So we're not contested here. This guy is Boombot. Like, really. Okay. Let's see. I am scouting really late, but... Got a brand player. We got... Also probably Aphelios, but maybe they're playing Vayne Reroll. They do have 4 of them. They might. I got TF. I do coaching, yep. I know, not stacking Augment for a round is very unlike me. Veigar player. Did I play Veigar? And they're playing Veigar. I have 6 of them. They have Veigar. Oh, I thought they have Veigar 1 their board. Okay, and then Boombot guy, and then some other people are doing something that I don't really care about, so it's fine. Yeah, definitely gonna do more of those videos. There's less... I think I have to be a little bit more spaced out with those, because... I guess we could, like, talk about why metacoms work, too. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But I think I want to do a couple of those a week, maybe, and then a bunch of, like... And then just really, like, have, like, other content, which is, like, tubers and... like kind of, like, VOD review tuber, and then also just, like, straight-up VOD review. Eventually. Maybe, like, the Metafy VOD review tool. We'll see. I don't know. This guy is kind of strong. Just because Vertical Street Demon is kind of strong. I kind of want to put items on Draven, man. Isn't Draven way better this matchup because it hits backline? I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm pretty sure it's better. I'm probably in this for quite a while. I'm also Draven pair, so we can hit Draven 2 at like any time. Kindred did like 1700 and Draven did like 900 last round, which makes me think that Draven with items is probably like 40 times better. If not 50 times better. Potentially even 60 times better. Attack speed you have already, 3.67. Holy. I think this is my first time playing 4 Rapid Fire. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. I do want more tank items pretty badly. I mean, Quick Love's nice because it can be steadfast or it can be like a damage item or a tank item really easily. So it's probably just this. I don't care about another Crown Guard probably. It was probably enough. You're still Paldean Clodsire? I was just thinking about making a Paldean Clodsire deck this morning. I'm probably gonna spend like $100 on Pocket this week and do some pack openings on stream because since I got $100 from the tournament, I kind of want to spend it on Pokemon. Like a little bit degenerate, but not crazy degenerate. We do Boombot, but I think this is probably a little bit better. Playing another Rapid Fire. I'm like a little bit worried about being same side as that. I feel like I don't want Draven to get hit first when people walk up. Although here I'm getting hit first like an idiot, so maybe I'm just a noob. I don't know. Quick glove here. I'm not gonna. I don't care about Cypher too much here. Doesn't really give me any stats. I guess I could get like 1 gold cash out. I'd rather just win for now though. Like I know Draven's definitely a lot stronger. I don't think I'm losing though. Oh no, I'm not losing. Never mind. I have a whole firing squad on my back line. GG. Cypher doesn't really do anything for the board here. Using his attack right off as well. Oh shit, you're so right. Holy, wait a second. Evelyn, you just might have unlocked an entire new world for me. I'll play this over this. Get a little bit tankier. Did I didn't have one in my shop last round, did I? Am I crazy? Maybe I did, and I'm just I'll probably selling TF fair for Econ here, assuming I win. Hey, this guy's Draven too. Not loud. You could roll a little bit. I'm not gonna. I want to be left side for sure. This. Oh no, Blake. Good morning. Okay, this is huh? So I thought they were 40 gold because this thing is here. They're not 40 gold. They're fine, right? I mean, they have no HP. Something's going on there. Something a little suspicious going on there. That's okay. Ideally, it would be play a couple of these guys and maybe just keep in 4 rapid fire for a little bit because it's easy. See. Hopefully it settles down soon. I'm gonna buy some lactate and see if it stops my stomach issues, bloody. I think you may have saved my like the next 3 years of pain for me, before I finally realized it myself. High key. Last was really good. Oh, that might be it. I don't really want to roll that much, but okay. Draven 2's fine. Zeri? I mean, Zeri's better than that, I guess. I could play Syndicate, but there's no point, right? It's just this. Wait. I could roll like a tiny bit more. By that I mean, like, play more than a tiny bit more, but enough to maybe see the guy. Okay. Slightly more than a tiny bit, but not like a whole lot. Also, I did not put these together. I'm a noob. I want to answer that question. So I have rapid fires on my board. Interesting. 4 rapid fire, huh? I want to like affiliate with Zaya and like Leona, etc. Not sure we'll get there anytime soon. Ideally, I have Last Whisper on Zeri, but I needed it next to the Draven for now. Oh, that just blew up both of my. Oh man. Hey, that's not cool. I have so many pairs that I wanted to keep rolling on this board. Buy this Jinx. Sure that no one was actually getting into it, so I don't need this ever. Immediately. I don't think I need mana flow either. Okay, this guy's cooking. They are Vayne, okay. So Martian Vanguard is open. I mean that's fine. Blue Orbs is fine too. But also it's a little weird with Crown Guarded, huh? Why is this? I get Scarter 2 from that as well, which is not bad, and then I get to just chill. Let me just put this here for now. I don't think I want this tier. I'll reforge it. Boom! Sounds good. Ron's not bad. The Crown Guard, likely. I could hold these guys. I think I'd rather hold these guys. I need this guy for Aphelios. I don't need this guy for Aphelios, so we'll just chill. I mean, it's like hard to roll anymore because I don't really need to. Or as in, like, it's just really hard to get stronger immediately. I didn't hit any Aphelios and Zayas, but I don't have enough money to actually hit Aphelios and Zaya, and like Aphelios 1, Zaya 1's a lot weaker than Draven 2 full on like firing squad backline, right? So we just vibe for now. Okay. Bucky, good morning. It's okay. We'll just vibe. I mean, I do want to pivot into Marksman Vanguard eventually, but so okay, yeah. I was gonna say the Crown Guard shields do not work with this. It does specify your I think it specifies that it's your Vanguard shield, but I don't know. There are bugs in TFT. Yeah, no Leona's either. It's a little bit spooky, but it's probably a game where like you just roll an 8 again rather than going 9. Likely. Like maybe am I gonna find Silas's? Do I want Silas's? I kind of want Silas's. It's just like Leona Silas, right? I don't mind playing 3 Enema. As in, like it's not bad. Ooh. Sonia's. I mean, it's brand 1. What does my backline even do? It's kind of pumping, honestly. Backline's kind of pumping. This Vi's kind of holding down the fort. Ooh, Draven, that was not the most useful ult for actually killing units. I have to find this again. I probably do. I'm focusing on upgrading these for now. Like, maybe you can just go 8 and play 4 rapid fire, but, like, Zeri's not very good. Draven 2 is not that good for long. And there's, like, I'd be, like, pivoting into Urgot, I guess, but... I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you just use this front line and pivot into Urgot, and this turns into Leona, and then you don't care about the other guy, and then you play, like... I don't know. You play Graves, and you play around, like, Viego as a cap. I can see that. Like, Crown Guard or Viego is probably really good. I take that, Crown Guard. Pretty good for the board. No, I think I'm also getting bodied by spring allergies. I mean, at the end of the day, this game is like probably just top 4 and call it a day, but there's like a little room to play. Another tip, we're gonna probably start. I'm gonna start talking more as if I'm gonna be as any game could become a YouTube video because it's actually might. This is a cool game to maybe become a YouTube video. Always put items on the same on things that already have items because it just makes them a lot better. Like this item, like this gets a lot better because this is here. This gets a lot better because these are here, and vice versa. We're gonna put our crown guards on either end now, just so that like if we don't know who we're playing exactly yet, and crown guard units want to get hit first, so just making sure that they're on either end and that I'm getting good value out of the shield is important here. I imagine I get kind of clapped by this, but maybe it's not that bad. It's actually not looking that bad at all. Damn. Oh. She dodged the Draven ult! She just dodged it! That's not allowed! Oh! Oh! Oh. Take that. Yes. What? Okay. Sure. Oh, that's good. Is Boombot guy still alive? He is. Okay. I mean, I might be getting into Urgot. Although, I don't know if he works with Rageblade yet. Does anyone know if they fixed his interaction with Rageblade? I mean, it might also just be play for like a Aphelios 3 or something. I know I have 0 right now, but if you want to win the game, I think it's probably just like get into the better backline and play for something bigger. Outside on this side, so we'll just keep it on both sides. It's fine. I can actually sell the Zeri pair here because I'm pivoting out of it. So I want to go Zeri 3. I sell these, although I kind of want this, and I do kind of want the Jhin as well. I don't know. Yeah. So before it was bugged so that Urgot didn't get like his attack speed from Rageblade didn't work when he was out of his ult. I'm gonna sell this. I'd rather play on Marksman Vanguard. We're gonna just full pivot. That is streaking. That guy's very strong is why that guy's streaking. Going 9 here is not super great, I feel like, but maybe I do it anyways. Just roll on 9. I mean, I probably should. I can hit the 4 cost on 9 pretty easily. Hopefully. Lost to Kog'Maw 1. Yeah, I did. It's like slightly hard to top 4. Not that hard though. I mean, I have a lot of HP. And my board's not terrible. Maybe I shouldn't have sold Zeri yet. The problem is I definitely want to be off of Zeri, like, ASAP. But it's really hard to stay on the Zeri. Alright, I mean, I'm probably just going to level next turn. Back one. Oh, item for this guy. Thank you, Slip, for the resub. Appreciate it. I'm just going to go this. I think I should put this here, though. You should put this here. I'm going to use a remover to just have better item quality here. So I'd rather do this, this, this. I feel like Vi is so much better with the cube cone than Guy is. And even one fight, killing a couple more units can make a big difference here. Okay, I mean, dude, Vayne is so bad. Vayne is so bad, it's insane. Holy bro. I mean, it's a ghost as well. I'm sure there's like some ghost bug or something. But it's a free fight, which is really convenient for us. Pretty convenient for our purposes. We're gonna level and roll a little bit. See if we see anything that speaks to us. Thank you, Nick, for the resub. Appreciate it. Maybe a Viego for now. Oh wait, actually I think this works, right? Just pair up. They do. Nice. Okay, I can sell that again. I'm not gonna position because I am too busy. But what the heck I'm supposed to be doing here? Do I need this? Not bad to pull in potentially. You know, if I'm only playing 2 marksmen, I don't know. I'm not gonna have any golden ox stacks. That's something. I mean, I could play around Garen. I think it's hard to play around Garen here, though. I don't think I have the rounds to waste on Garen. I'll play this. That. I mean, I'll probably hold this and this. Do you want to pivot out of this Junkers? I need some Leonas first, though. Okay, I keep hitting this. Maybe I just can't hold any of this. I don't know. No Leonas is... Okay, there's a Leona. Alright, I'm just gonna sell all this and pivot. Buy again. Goodbye again, my friend. Am I playing for Golden Ox? Problem is, it's still not stronger, and I need the extra life just in case this starts to go a little haywire. Okay. Whatever. And I'm probably just playing for Golden Ox instead of for Marksman and buying this. The Zac I want, it's just... How the frick do you hold it? I'm not gonna have... I guess I will have him technically for more slot, but like... It's hard to roll with it in when I'm like mid trying to pivot everything on my board. Kind of a hard game, but a good game for like just learning how to top 4 weird spots, I guess. So I think we should be top 4, top 3. I'm probably gonna open sell Draven and Zeri and Vi and people here and just full pivot. Guard. Good. Good, pretty good. We'll just look at that. Okay, I think I'll just look at Viego pair, maybe even. I'll also look at GA. Edge and I don't have, like, whatever this is on is not bad. I think I'd rather Viego pair over, like, GA Viego as well. You can put it on either one of these, but... Ooh. Yeah, I can do this, too. Just look around, see what we got. Back. Ooh. What am I doing? Marksman. I mean, maybe just do this for now. I'd probably do this just because it's like another free pair. I have to do this, don't I? Okay, one of my crown guards is not on. That's pretty bad. Whatever. Put it there, I guess. Whatever. A little slow. First game of the day vibes. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just going like somewhere between 3rd and 5th, and that's all we can play for this game. So that's okay. That's fine. That's what it is. Hopefully one of these guys dies. Zayas. Lots of Zayas. I also just want this. Okay, so we're playing for Golden Ox then. That in, don't I? A bruiser, maybe. I do have a bruiser. Aphelios dose is like a little bit bad in the rain. Maybe we should be losing every fight, hopefully. Play a techie there too, I guess, if I had one. There's probably one in the shop somewhere. I have to remove her Zaya onto Aphelios before I make Aphelios 2 dealing. I mean, again, it's just gonna be like between 3rd and 5th. Fine. Well, this Viego's kind of pulling down the fort, though. Better fight than I thought it'd be. Okay, someone's dead. Good. Boom, boom, boom. It's not a bad fight. Yeah, for sure. Wait, they're not dead. Oh, it was the other guy. He just barely didn't die. That's fine. Hopefully we top 4. I think it's Zax. I'd probably rather play a techie. Still need 4 Vanguard, though. So, kind of just is what it is there. Yeah, more to be very pog. I can't play that. I just skipped a Mord. I just skipped a Mordekaiser! Someone sue me! Bro, I'm like really dizzy this morning. Well, that Mord might be a diff, low-key. A brand matchup, so I'm actually gonna redemption my backline. This might be the scuffed looking Zaya, but I think redemption's probably my best bet. So that like I don't randomly lose my backline for free. I won. I think I won? I won. Nice. Okay, top 4. Man, this guy's gonna kill us. Every casual guy is kind of strong. Alright, Mord. Ready? Boom, come back. Boom, come back. Boom, come back. Boom, come back. Okay. I'll spend money during the round. Okay, I mean, this guy likely just kills me, right? And he's got kind of the nuts. Like, if the nuts were tangible, he has them. I mean, the nuts are tangible, I would say. I want to put this here, but I can't really, because it needs to not die first. Okay. I have seen Zaya's this game. Boom. Maybe I should roll more and 8 this game. It'd be a good one to actually like look at on YouTube. Down. Boom, boom, boom. It's just a 4th. Fine. Guy's not dying to anyone, man. Guy's not dying to anyone. Yeah, I think it's just a we take those kind of 4th. Getting stuck on the rapid fires off the roll down was like a little awkward. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about what went right this game, what went wrong this game, and some key concepts to take from it. And so I think the big name of the game for this game was the idea of building a fight. And what I mean by building a fight is I mean identifying how you want to play a fight and then building items, taking augments, you know, holding units that play into that. And so I think it's pretty evident from 2-1 that we wanted to play a long fight. You know, double Crown Guard was really telling and that I could play a long fight. And so immediately we make a Rage Blade to make sure that we take advantage of all the front line we have. And so that's already, we're off to a great start in terms of building a fight, right? And so I think a really important thing to talk about this game as well is that from 2-1, right, most people from 2-1 say, okay, this is an Aphelios game, right? And that it likely wants to be an Aphelios game because Aphelios uses the resources really well. But this isn't an Aphelios game because we slam Rageblade on 2-1 for Aphelios eventually, right? And we slam double Crown Guard for Aphelios eventually. This is an Aphelios game because we slammed Crown Guards and we slammed Rageblade to be strong immediately, and then he just so happens to be the best example of a Rageblade board late game that can use these items. And so, this game ends up going a little bit crazy. We end up on 4 rapid fire for a long time. I think I ended up rolling a little bit too much on 8, and it made the game go like a little bit weird. Identified that I probably couldn't win the game because there was this guy, with the Cypher cash out, and so we played a little bit differently. But that is to say that, when you identify how you want to play a fight, it's not let's say I want to play a long fight because I want to get to Aphelios. It's say I get to Aphelios because I want to play a long fight, right? And so from 2-1, you can see how we're like already trying to build a win condition. Everything I take from here on, everything I buy, every augment I take, plays into that. And so we take bulky buddies because we want to make sure that we have enough frontline and enough time to like take advantage of a double rage blade. We're double rage blade for the same reason when we want to be ramping, right? The reason why double rage blade is good on Aphelios is because he naturally is able to play around these like big ramping boards and this big ramping concept where like marksman is really good at playing a long fight because you get so much AD over the course of the fight. Rapid fire here very similarly, right? You get 10 autos of ramp, so the longer the fight, the better the backline becomes to an extent. Not as well, not as good as the marksman stuff gets obviously over a really long fight, but caps a little bit earlier, but it's still consistent. And so you can see that like every decision we make has to do with this idea of I want to play a long fight. And then it gets to a point where, we end up in a slightly awkward spot. And I think this is where the game gets like really interesting, or like the way we play the game gets interesting. Because here, I'm, or not here rather, let's get to the beginning of stage 4. So I am pretty low on gold, right? I have a big upgraded front line though. I have big upgraded back line. I take reactive shell I mute myself. I end up taking reactive shell pretty much just to like upgrade my front line to say I'm already playing Vanguard, so it's really low commitment. Healing orbs is a little bit awkward here because of Crown Guard augment, right? Nothing's going to actually be like low HP by the time things start dying. Stellar's Bid's a little awkward because I level my items. And so I ended up just being reactive shell. It's not a great augment. My cap is looking like a little bit low. I don't have like the best board of all time, right? I want Aphelios's, I want Leona's, I want Zaya's, but I don't have the gold to roll for them. And that's okay. And I think this is a really important point of the game to look at for this idea of like, I'm not playing Aphelios because I'm playing for Aphelios from 2-1. I'm playing Aphelios because he fits the best into the idea of what I wanted to do, which was this long fight thing. Because here, while he's still the best idea, this game, Aphelios is, there are other ideas to be had, which like is this rapid fire thing, right? Where if I just upgrade Draven to Draven 2, if I upgrade my whole front line, if I hit Zeri 2 potentially, this board is not too bad, right? It still plays into that idea. The unit quality is still decent, and it's okay for now. And this is a really nice thing when you play games like this, where like your power curve, rather than being very jumpy, you think about like TFT roll, right? You're pretty weak for stage 2. Sometimes if you're playing from behind, you're pretty weak for stage 2, and then you spike, and then you're strong for stage 3, right? You flatten out a little bit, and then you get a little bit weaker. In stage 4, people will start to hit their 4 costs and get onto better boards. Then you spike again as soon as you hit your TF3 and your Braum 3 and stuff, right? This type of play, which I think is really good for climbing when you're playing from ahead, is very much this. I'm going to get a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. So there was no point in this game where I was super weak. I'd say this is the stage where I start to sack a bit. But I'm not willing to full sack, right? Like I'm not willing to sit here and not roll for Draven 2, full sell my back line, and just like sack 3 rounds and look for Aphelios and Zaya, because I know that this game is hard to win immediately. Vanguard augment is the Vanguard augment I took is okay. It's not amazing. I have good items, but there's people with like better caps than me. Like Hyun is streaking on a Street Demon spot. There's a Cypher player, so it's really hard to win this game ever, right? And so sacking here actually doesn't get me that much. What it does mostly is just like lower my average placement, I would say. It becomes really hard to really do a ton when like, to really cap out and like win a lot of fights on stage 6 or anything, even if I hit like Aphelios 2, Zaya 2. So right now I'm saying, okay, I'm not willing to like full sack, but I still need to get stronger eventually, right? I still need to make sure that my power curve is good. So this is the point of the game where I'm willing to be like a little bit weaker than I could be maybe if I rolled to 0 and then hit Aphelios 2, which I'm not going to, by the way. The roll down wasn't amazing. No marksman, no Leona is the big one. So the upgrades are like pretty far. And so it's a spot where you're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to be content with like this idea of a long fight that I have decent units for, and I'm going to end up going to 9. And maybe I'll find my 4 cost there. There's a world where like I'm supposed to actually roll an 8 here. Again, at the end of the stage, right? Like, I think you have to spend a lot of the stage just kind of losing, and that's okay. Easy, actually, we win some fights too. Like this fight that we won was really good against the TF player who hasn't hit quite yet. You can see his power. Like we're a little bit stronger than the player who hasn't hit their power spike yet, which is great. The Cypher player is very strong. Post-fight, though, we save a lot of HP there that we wouldn't have saved otherwise. We end up having a good fight versus this. It's very, very close. We actually win. And there are actually Draven one-shots both of these, I forgot. And then at the end of the stage, we end up having a fight where if I had better positioning, I think this would be a little different maybe, but it's not a terrible fight. And so we're in a good spot. We have a lot of gold now. We can go 9. We can look for more ways to play into this idea of like I'm going to play a long fight. You're right. We are playing around Vanguard, so the front line mostly stays. We probably want to get to Leona over Vi. We can drop Skarner for something like Silas for more anima. We can just play like an Urgot. I think this is an idea I mentioned in the video, is that if we can like end up, instead of going for Felios, which is again the traditional thing from this spot, because we have this Skarner as a connecting piece, we could just play something like Urgot for a Boombot, or like 2 Boombot, Executioner, 5 cost. That's all okay. As long as I'm playing into this long fight idea, it's totally fine. And there's a lot of flexible options, which is kind of the power of just playing from ahead and playing more for like these stable power curves rather than like these, rather than like these spots where you're saying I'm going to be really weak, then I'm going to get really strong, and I'm going to play for my highest cap. Because again, like if I play for my highest cap this game, I don't win. I need to make it very clear. I don't win the game if I play for my highest cap this game. I also don't top 4 probably. Play for my highest cap this game involves not rolling on like early stage 4, stacking a bunch of fights and looking for like a Felios's and Zayas, and it gets really hard really quickly. And like like once I hit a Felios 2 Zaya 2 at the end of this stage in that situation, I'm like too weak for when I should be strong. Because now I get to go 9, I get to look for him, and I get to play the game a little more. It's still not the best rolls on 9. It's a little bit awkward, and I get a little bit dizzy, and that's okay. But I thought it was just an interesting game because it's a game where like 4 rapid fire is something that no one plays, myself included. This is my first time playing it, but it fit really well into what I wanted to do. And so you don't need to have like a lot of experience on a certain synergy or item or augment or anything to understand what kind of spot it's decent in. I get a little dizzy here, right? I think I make a lot of mistakes probably on this level 9. I will say I don't think it mattered a ton. I could like open cell maybe and stuff, but like a lot of these guys are just outcapping me already, and that's okay. The guy who is 3 HP is probably winning out. Kuhn may also be winning out, but I'm in this part in the slog where like I'm 36 HP now because I was willing to play this weird line that was kind of like naturally made me stronger rather than play for like the highest cap immediately on stage 4. And because of that, I'm chilling kinda. I'm 36 HP. There's 2 guys here who played for their highest cap, and they're just not strong enough, right? Like he beats me, but this other guy loses to someone else because it just wasn't enough, and now I'm sitting at 20 HP, there's one person at 13 HP, one person at 3 HP. I'm at 10 HP, this guy's at 2 HP. And now I start to hit my cap a little bit. I think we end up winning a fight actually here with the most scuffed items of all time, by the way. Yeah. End up beating Q as he has a bunch of money, but it's a close top 4, but I'd say it's a pretty good top 4 in that it was like kind of a weird roll down initially on 8. I knew I wanted to play towards a Felios. If I high rolled that, it would have been fine, but we found an interim board that let us kind of just play the game. And this stage 2 and 3 was really cool too because even though I'm sure there were again things I could have done better, but it just was I got to play some pretty untraditional things because I was playing around this idea of a win condition rather than for the fight, this long fight, rather than just saying I'm playing a Felios. Which I mean, like you will like the difference between those two lines of reasoning, right? The reasoning of I'm gonna play things to get to a Felios this game, and the reasoning of I'm going to play things to play a long fight this game, often will like have you arrive at the same answer, but sometimes they won't. I think this is one of the games where they don't, right? This is one of those games where like the answer is different for those 2 questions, and it's a game where it's really important to be, rather I think it's a game where it's really important for like the reasoning to be that you want to play a long fight because it gives you a lot of room to breathe this game, because it wasn't going to be a super high econ game ever for me. It was never going to be a game where it was easy to Felios and stuff. And I'm like, again, if I'm a Felios 1, Zaya 1, I am losing every fight on stage 4. I am in a really hard spot, and I probably bought for this game because, again, these guys at the bottom of the lobby were capping out higher than me. I knew that, like, come stage 5, I'm not beating a lot of these guys at the bottom of the lobby, right? Just in general, this game, because I didn't have enough gold to actually get there, and I didn't have enough roll down to actually get there. And so by instead just saying, okay, it's a long fight, let's play units that play into that, let's play synergies that play into that, let's see augments that play into that, and just making sure that my power curve was really stable. It's a top 4 from a spot that, I mean, I'm sure someone better than me could, you know, find a way to top 2 this, or, you know, sometimes if you do just play for, like, the hard, how about, like, you know, I'm just gonna play Aphelios and only Aphelios, maybe you top 2, maybe you top 3 sometimes, but I think it's way less consistent, and I think, again, consistency is key to climbing in TFT and to getting better at the game, is finding ways to make your games smooth, make your games easier. Not that this game was super easy, I guess, but easier in terms of, like, more guaranteed, I guess. And there are certainly spots where, like, you should just be trying to win out, right? But it's all equally important to find spots where you shouldn't be trying to win out, and you should just be trying to take your, you know, put the fries in the bag and get out, as people in TFT have been saying these days. Yeah, you gotta know when to put your fries in the bag. And this was a game where I think putting the fries in the bag meant taking a line that maybe wasn't super traditional through stage 3, and then even through stage 4, right? Identifying that, like, you could say, yeah, that, like, Draven 2 could be enough to sit for a little bit longer and then, like, still cap out high enough to, like, win that one extra fight on stage 6 that changes the game, or like on stage 5 that changes the game. Yeah, so I think that's just my general thoughts on the game. We'll do some like dedicated VOD review eventually, maybe soon, maybe this week. But I just wanted to test this format where I could get to watch the game and also get my thoughts on it after. I'm not sure if it was the right game for it, but I enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys do too, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.